Chicken Marsala. It's an Italian-American classic, but in the end of the day, it's all about the sauce. That's what makes Chicken Marsala good. And I found out that top Italian-American restaurants are using this ingredient to make it better: Coca Cola. I never thought this would be a key ingredient, but if you think about it, it makes sense. Let me explain. To truly understand this, you must know how to make Chicken Marsala. And if you've never made this dish, it's actually quite simple. You start with some chicken breast. I highly recommend smashing them down to make it nice and flat. That way they will cook evenly. As then you want to coat the whole thing in flour so that it gets a nice little crust, but there's also another purpose. You see, to make good chicken marsala, you gotta start with a generous amount of butter. As soon as it melted down, throw that chicken with the flour in there. Now the flour will do two things: get a nice color and crust, and most importantly, help thicken up the sauce later on. I like to season mine with salt and pepper, and as soon as I start getting a little bit of color, I flip them. Since there's a lot of butter on the pan, I highly recommend basting it. It just makes them better, because once it's fully cooked, remove it and set it aside. Now using that brown flour and butter, add some shallots and garlic. Stir fry that for a little bit and make sure to deglaze the pan. You don't want any of that goodness to stay behind, because here's where the magic happens: Marsala wine. You definitely want to get yourself on some of this. That's what makes this chicken delicious. But as soon as you add it, make sure to burn off some of the alcohol, and it doesn't take long. This is optional and most people love to add it. I do. So I went ahead and added some mushrooms in. Stir it a little bit and go ahead and add some broth. As soon as it simmers down for a little bit, add some heavy cream, and as soon as it starts reducing, throw the chicken back in. Because once the sauce is the consistency you're happy with, your chicken marsala is done. It's that simple, a classic American comfort food, and perfect for date night. Just don't forget to add some parsley on top. Now you are probably wondering, where's the Coke? Well, this is the traditional version. But here's where things get interesting, because the entire process of making chicken marsala with Coca Cola is exactly the same. The steps from the beginning into the part or where you add the marsala wine are all similar. But one day a restaurant had no marsala wine left, so they needed a liquid, and that's where Coca Cola came in. Now for a restaurant setting, this is fantastic because marsala wine is expensive and Coke is a lot cheaper. They threw that in to see if people would even notice. However, it backfired, because by replacing the marsala wine with Coca-Cola, everyone that had this new dish loved it. Now if that is the key, that is a huge deal, because marsala wine is extremely expensive. I'm a little bit skeptical, but at the same time, I'm curious. And the whole entire process is exactly the same as you start off. But after adding flour, instead of cooking directly in butter, they cook the chicken sous vide. This is the only difference, because in the end, it's finished off in butter, but the sauce will be poured on top of it. And I'll be cooking this chicken at 149 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 hours. So I can't wait to find out which one is going to taste better, because there's one thing that goes extremely well with chicken marsala, and that would be mashed potato. But this one is a little bit special, and here's why. After boiling your potato until it's fully cooked, throw in 2 sticks of butter. Yeah, the more butter the better. Then you can use a potato ricer or a strainer like this. Just push it all the way through, making it super smooth. Mix everything well, and don't forget to season it with salt, because in the end, you just want to make a nice, beautiful presentation, and you are left with a delicious side dish to go along with that chicken. Talking about that, by this time my chicken was fully cooked, so I went ahead and removed it from the bag, pat it dry real good, because I know exactly what you're thinking. It doesn't look that good right now, but watch this. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast. Gentlemen, what do you guys think, huh?
Okay, there's a lot going on today, Guga.
That's correct, and look at it closely. There is no steak.
But
a lot of sauce,
it does smell good.
This is chicken masala, by the way, and I was told by a chef that the only way to make it better than what it already is to use a special ingredient. And I want to know if you guys noticed that it's special ingredient, and most importantly, if he made it better. Let's go. We're gonna have the original first, so you know exactly what you're going against. Cheers.
Cheers. That gravy is
Yeah.
on another level.
If you've never eaten this in your life, everybody, just do
Wow.
yourself a favor and make yourself some.
It has enough flavor to stop your heart, man.
Damn,
That's
stop
good.
your heart?
Yeah, it's good.
That is absolutely delicious. And the sauce, right? It just pairs
It's
up
so
nicely.
savory.
Yes.
That sauce is so savory and it feels very hearty. This is a good meal. Like if you're hungry, this is what you're gonna have.
That is the traditional version. Absolutely delicious, incredible. Let's jump on to the next.
So you're telling me this is supposed to be gonna be
It's
better?
supposed to be better than that one. I'm curious. I just want you guys to be completely honest. Well, let's find out. Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
That is amazing,
Really
everybody.
so.
Oh,
I don't know, for some reason the mushrooms absorbed more of this sauce that I don't know, you added something to it. It's more savory, I guess.
it's more savory. I thought it was gonna be sweeter,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Sweeter.
Because depending on what I tell you right now, I put Coca Cola.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
I thought it was gonna be sweet. Is it sweet?
at all.
Not
That's
at
why I
all.
was scared. I was like, it's more savory if
Yeah,
anything.
it is, yeah.
Yeah, and it balanced out so much, and it's such a wonderful flavor left in my mouth. What do you think, Fefe?
That chicken is amazing. That gravy is just so much more, like, I guess, runnier for me. And that just makes everything better with the flavor of it, you know?
I agree. It's not as thick as the other one, and it just coats the chicken so nicely. This is a wonderful surprise, everybody. That works extremely well.
And this one's supposed to be better.
This one is actually the sous vide version, and I'm excited to try this one here.
No,
So
this
you
is,
guys-
can we try the potato, please?
Oh, yes, okay, so this potato right here is actually a very special potato because it's 50% potato and 50% butter. Tell me if you guys feel anything, because I think it's a perfect combination, this sauce, this chicken with the actual mashed potato. You guys ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Cheers.
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 Oh, wow.
That's some silky mashed potato.
Melts in my mouth. That's so
Wow, that is crazy, everybody. You should make your mashed potato like this at least once in your life. It is magical. There's no such thing as too much butter on your potato.
good. This mashed potato is amazing. The reason why you should only make this once in your life is because if you make it twice, you're not gonna be here very long. This is an amazing mashed potato. You can pair this up with anything and it'll be good. But the fact that we're pairing it up with this is a plus, in my opinion.
That's what I was gonna say. Like pairing this up, I was actually taking some of the mushrooms and putting it with the sauce and the
Isn't it
gravy.
good?
The gravy with that mashed potato to die for.
That is magical, everybody. That is delicious. Okay, let's go for the sous vide and see if it's worth it, okay? Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I think it's more savory. And then
It's
the
better.
previous one.
Say it's better, Sebastian. That's the word you're looking for. That's a 20 out of 10, everybody. That's all I gotta say about that.
What I noticed about this dish, Guga, is that when you sous vide chicken, I guess all those flavors, the seasonings,
Yes.
got inside the chicken and just the dish enhanced. It's more just savory.
I think that you're right on the money, because when you cook it inside of the bag with the seasoning, you know, it pulls a vacuum and it penetrates deeply in there. So it's flavored all the way through. This one is more on the surface, and in the middle doesn't have that saltiness, savoriness. Fefe, what do you think?
This is the perfect blend. You gotta sous vide the chicken in order to make it the best.
So tell me, what's the winner?
Right here, in front of
Yeah,
me.
I'm gonna say the last one 100% just because I just get punched with so much flavor.
Yeah, I
Compared to
agree.
the other two.
So what the Coca Cola did,
It made it savory, gave it more flavor.
Which it's so odd to me.
I think it's not the savoriness. It actually balanced it out with the sweetness and the savoriness, and we feel more savoriness and umami-ness.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. I think you should definitely try it. Don't overdo it with Coca-Cola, and you'll be very, very happy, everybody. This was a huge success and a pleasant surprise. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.